You cannot sit out this election. It not only affects you, it affects your family. A lot of people I know in this room are the first generation of their family to go to college. If you don't keep the right man in office, you might be the last. Think about that. If they cut Pell Grants, think of how many people are affected. How many people in this room will not be able to afford to go to college? So I know a lot of people who are like, this election doesn't affect me, this is out of my hands. It absolutely affects you. Stay home and see what happens. Stay home and see what happens. Everything that our president has done, he's doubled Pell Grants. That was 2,000 students at this school alone who benefited. Look around. Look at the person to the left and the right. They might not be here if it weren't for President Obama. So if he doesn't stay in office, there's going to be a lot of you guys missing. Younger brothers and sisters, family members, friends, neighbors who won't have the same opportunities that you guys got. It's that simple. You have to vote. Since our president took office, 5.2 million jobs have been created. There have been 39 straight months of economic growth. Don't ask, don't tell, which is painfully embarrassing. It's a thing of the past. It is a thing of the past. The Lilly Ledbetter Act was its first order of business. Women get equal pay for equal work. But think about how these things affect your family. How many families do you know where a woman has a household and you need every cent to make ends meet? I know a lot of the female-headed households. We need that money. These things make a difference. That man makes a difference. Having President Obama in office makes a difference. I'm weird, but I'm okay that Osama bin Laden is dead and the auto industry is alive. I'm cool with that. I'm good if that war was ended. I'm good with that. You know, when they say, what has he done? Are you kidding me? What has he done? You understand that there is still more to love and more to do. But let's not, throw shade on everything the man has accomplished. I don't know, how many women are here? Let me hear you say, ow. How many of you guys like to make your own decisions about what happens in your vagina? I'm okay with making all of my vaginal decisions. That's it. If you volunteer for a shift today, you get, we'll take pictures. If you commit to go for a shift, not only will you get pictures, I will personally walk you to the bus.
I got the number? That's fine, I'll be No, I'll get there Sunday.
Get out to vote early. If you can't get out to vote by tomorrow, make sure you turn up and turn out on the 6th. So thank you guys for having me. If there's any questions, we have a few minutes for questions. Yes. I will take a picture with anyone who agrees to sign up for a volunteer. But we're going to do that after we get the question answered. Anyone has a question other than getting a picture taken? Anybody have questions? I'm flying back to California where I'm registered to vote on Sunday. I'm volunteering for shifts out there to help people vote, and I'll vote on Sunday. Yes. Oh, but I did personally draft Mr. Williams 2 early voting yesterday. Two teammates of them, 2 votes.
How long have you been advocating? How long have you been advocating for President Obama? How long have you been advocating for President Obama's campaign?
Well, I started, singing Barack Obama's praises when he was a junior senator. When I had this opportunity to meet him at a backyard barbecue, and to meet a lot of people, I brought tuna casserole. Now I'm embarrassed that I brought tuna casserole, because I didn't know that people said they were going to be there. But I had the opportunity to meet him at Hill Harper's house at a barbecue, and just hearing him speak. You know, we're all just kind of sitting around and talking, and everyone's like, who's this here? So usually you kind of know people and like, well, this is here. He's like, oh, he's a senator. I'm like, yeah, you can't just bring senators on this barbecue. I'm drinking a Bud Light. I should have had wine or something else. I definitely wouldn't have brought tuna casserole. But just listening to him, just sitting around talking about policy in Chicago, and the state of Illinois then kind of got me on his radar. And then when he delivered that incredible speech at the DNC later, I was blown away. So I've been supporting him, for over 10 years now. I do. I was nervous that I was doing it wrong. That like everything I was punching was like the wrong, like slightly off. You know, like the punch ballot. So I was paranoid that I didn't actually vote for the person I wanted to vote for. I was paranoid that I hadn't really read all of the measures. And I also felt like a sense of I had to rush. So I was trying to speed through it. It just kind of being nervous that I was getting it all wrong. And that would cost us the election. So I kind of went over it, you know, a number of times. But there's really no need to be nervous. It's not as hard as I made it seem in my mind. So take your time. And, you know, there's a lot of measures on the ballot that also affect your community. Take the time to read through those measures. As much as, you know, I want you all to vote for the president, there's a lot of measures that also affect your community. So take the time to read through those measures as well and learn about what's going on in the community and the initiatives that affect your community. But yeah, it was easy. And in the line, I just started making friends, you know, talking to people who were in line, trying to make a social thing, as I usually do. Yes, ma'am.
I know you met him like several times, so how did you feel when you met Obama? Not the first time, but to realize that he's your president, like, were you like, all like,
well, it's weird to meet somebody more casually as, you know, more of a, I'm saying normal person, but, and then all of a sudden that same guy that you just thought had great ideas is the freaking president. I was like, I know the president and he ate my food. That is weird. And it's the same kind of feeling of like, you know, seeing Halle Berry, you know, at the dog park and then she's getting an Oscar. Where you realize that normal people are capable of greatness. You know what I mean? That's when I started to realize, like, well, I could do some cool things, even though I'm just from Omaha, Nebraska. And, you know, it's like I had puppies and, you know, I listened up. I could kind of still, you know, contribute and maybe become something. But I can't. I'm kind of focused. Yes, Well, okay, well, backstage, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mark Anthony. I've been friends with Mark for many years, and he's hilarious. So he was backstage cutting up, as he normally does, because everyone's kind of nervous, because it felt bigger somehow. I think I'm more at ease around Barack, but Michelle is a queen. She's literally like a queen. So I think we're all a little bit more nervous. But Mark was telling jokes. And then she, you know, she comes out and she's going to take pictures with all of us, and she's like, "Oh, Gabrielle!" She was like, "That bad girl." And I was like, "Did you weave them?" You know, like every time I get a new weave, I wonder how it's going to be received. But so not knowing that she didn't recognize, she's like, "Dang, I shouldn't have got the bang." Okay. I have a church announcement. You can all help by showing up at 10 a.m. Saturday morning at the Lehman Building to go out into Miami Gardens to knock at the doors. Contact Sean Davis. Is Sean Davis still on?
Right here.
Oh, good, Sean. If you didn't want to contact Sean, go knock on the door. You're not going to Sean, can you stand up one more time? Sean.
Put your hands on that. Hands on that.
And volunteer, I will be right outside, and we will all walk to the bus. So I just want to thank you guys for getting up this morning, and coming out and listening to my guys.
Thank you.